Hi, Karina Gardner here, and today we're still doing Dingbats, but I just think it's so important because I realized that nobody knew exactly what they needed to do to make their Dingbats work as silhouette files. And it's my favorite thing to have Dingbats, get great value for it. Today I'm going to do the schoolwork Dingbats font. You can see I have it in my library all ready, so I've purchased it. So I'm just going to double click on it. That way it is in my Silhouette Studio. I am on the A and I'm just going to click a single time and you can see I've started putting in some things. I was actually thinking today I wanted to do the glue bottle right there. There's the glue bottle. So I'm going to close out all the rest of this stuff. Don't be afraid of like wonky shapes and stuff in Dingbats because you can still do so much with it. Okay, so I am going to make it bigger. I'm holding down my shift key and I'm going to go ahead and ungroup it and release the compound path. So I'm going to make this bigger again. I'm going to hold down the shift key. I just want you to be able to see it very well. Okay, so the cool thing is we could cut this out as a stroke line, which is fantastic. You can do that. But the wonderful thing about Dingbats is that you don't have to. You can also just do a bunch of flat cuts with it. So for me, I actually am going to tear this apart a bit. And all I want is this piece and this piece. And actually, I do want that piece because I think it will be cute to have that orange. I'm going to take away that piece. Super simple, right? So now I really have just 3 cuts from this, and I could use this glue bottle a different way, right? I could do the stroke lines and print it. I could cut out a stroke line glue bottle plus all the layers underneath. The nice thing about the Dingbats that are cut out like stroke lines is it will really help you use it multiple ways. In fact, I wanted to show you guys. So this is how I design them. I design them in Illustrator, and if you are someone who's in my Design Suite program, I hope you're paying attention because you know that I am always trying really hard to get you guys to the next level up as designers. And by the way, if you are interested in Design Suite, I really recommend one of my design boot camps. They're really fun. Go to carinagardnercourses.com to check that out. Okay, so I've got this set up in Illustrator and I'm showing you all the different artwork. So this is the piece we're gonna do. This little glue gun right here, or glue bottle, this glue bottle. And if you look at it here, you're like, how do I cut that out? So it's hard to see that like you can rip those things apart and you get all these wonderful shapes from it. Versus this is a dingbat I have that's very popular. It's called Everything Witchy. It is so very clear how you cut everything out, but the truth is there's only so many things you can do with a dingbat like this. I still think it's wonderful and I'm glad that you guys like it because it's very straightforward, and seeing things like this do really well made me realize that you guys didn't necessarily know how you can use a piece like this, like how versatile it is, that you can print it, you can cut it multiple ways, you can cut it as a stroke, you can cut it as a flat file. There's so many things you can do with it. Some of you have caught the vision because I know a lot of you are purchasing things like this, and I hope that you, by seeing me cut with it, that you understand that there are so many ways that you can use a file like this. Okay, so we are going to cut this out right now. I think I'm going to just do white for the background, and these 2 cuts I'm going to do separately. I'm going to do orange and blue. Okay, so I'm going to send it over to the store. I am using today, look, I'm using scrap paper. So I'm using 65-pound paper, and I'm going to go ahead and send it to my machine. And I'm going to cut out the other 2 pieces and show you how to put it together. Okay, I got everything cut. I'm going to glue it together. I'm just using stick glue today. So if you are looking at Dingbats, I want you to think about more what kind of shapes you can get out of that Dingbat. Not necessarily like if you just see a stroke line. Does that make sense? Because I think this will totally change the entire game for you, because what will happen is that suddenly you have access to a lot more shapes that you didn't have before, right? At a discounted price, because you're getting 26 pieces in a single dingbat. So that's why I like dingbats. I just think you get a lot more shapes out of it, and you can do a lot more cuts. Like, think about how amazing your card game would level up, right? Because you would suddenly have access to 26 things that are all similar. And that's what I'm always trying to do in my dingbats anyway. If I'm doing more of a doodly piece, you're getting more doodly things. If you're getting computer generated artwork, then you're getting computer generated dingbats, like all of them together. So you're getting a set that all work nicely together, which is super fun. Isn't that so great? Okay, if you are looking for free files, make sure and check out my Silhouette VIP group. It's totally free. You just go to carinagardner.com and click on VIP, and you can get a free file every single week. I just send them out along with new tutorials. It's just to keep you updated. Make sure that you are getting the most out of your Silhouette stuff, among other things, and I will see you soon.